we'll see the electric Kyler Murray, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Jags and the Colts, and it comes your way next.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. Bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up, because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Throwing on first down is Murray. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, Zeke with a quick feed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray now. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Murray now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Now Murray. It's Myers again with another catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Elliott is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
They go play action now. Lawrence throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But I think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Play fake. Murray. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. A gain of 3, second down. Murray now to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Lawrence's throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Lazard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown! Alan Lazard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. On 2nd down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Now Edwards-Helaire. Fancy footwork in midfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get this to the 5-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Swim.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray, that's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 26. Give him 18 on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second down and 8. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Open man is Myers. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Murray now. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
To throw is Murray. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Former first-rounder Clyde Edwards-Helaire ready to go here.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Lawrence going to throw again. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
On first down, Lawrence. There's Mooney with another catch. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 36, Lawrence. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. It's a throw again as Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here pulled in by Lazard. Touchdown, Colts. Allen Lazard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start things out with an AFC North matchup. Baltimore heading over to take on Cleveland, and it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. Desmond Ridder throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Colts. And their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important button.
And he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. Murray with a nice move. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has him an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Extra point up and good by is Sanders, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Bulldozes, breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Again, it's Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Lawrence. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Now Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jags are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man, 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Lawrence on 3rd down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Lawrence going to throw again. And that will be incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out come the Jags. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Murray now to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Murray. Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 31, Murray. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His
first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars have taken a fourth-quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They begin with a run by Miller. Up to the 20. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause. Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
A first down carry now for Miller. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. It's complete. It's Miller. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
On the double.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, They had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Open man right side, Myers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Draw play, Elliott. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Miller. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So now the Jags down by 6. A little over 40 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Murray to throw. And this one is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Murray. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Pass complete. Goddard. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Indianapolis, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.